Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free, currently working on saving for my first home and trying to pay off my undergrad school loans. This video is going to be my week 3 check-in for the month of September. This is an Erin Condren monthly planner with extra sheets in the back. I would get the most sheets you can get, just because, well, for me this planner is meant for the full year, so the more the better in my opinion. So we're in the month of September and we are doing the 12th to the 18th. I was like debating filming because it was a rough week, guys. It really was a rough week. For me, just going back in person to work and like taking the train, and my anxiety is like at a whole new level. Yeah, it's getting better. I'm not gonna say like I'm 100% because I'm not, but I'm just taking it day by day. And I figured I'll still film, because this does like filming is like a hobby of mine, and it kind of takes my mind off of things. So I decided to like still continue it, even if I'm not like in the best spirits. Like I was saying, I'm like, it was just a rough week, guys. Okay, I need to look at my Chase because if you guys didn't know, if you're new here, I do use my credit cards to pay for my expenses, just before the rewards, and once they're posted on the app I just pay it off right away. So on the 12th, let me see, did I buy anything? Yes, I did. Okay, on the 12th I did go, hold on, let me just see something. Yes, on the 12th I bought from Target. I went to Target and I bought yogurt. What's it called? Activia yogurt, 10.28, and I think I bought something else. I'm not sure. That's already paid off. I also went to the another grocery store called Morton Williams, and I spent $8.14, and this was to make sandwiches. So that was that on the, both of these were food expenses. All right, then on the 13th, I kind of knew my period was coming. I could feel it. So on the 13th, I was having anxiety because this was the first day back with the kids, and even when I got to my job I was still having anxiety just because they made us be with the kids outside and parents. It was just so much people that my anxiety kicked in, but I kind of distracted myself by making me busy. So like I was just helping random kids find their classroom. So yeah, so I made it through the workday, and then I kind of knew my period was coming, so I went to Dwayne Reed and I got chips. It was like 3 different kinds of Pringles for $5. So that was on Monday. So let me check this off. I did pay my Apple storage. Then on the 14th was a no spend day, which I also had anxiety, but you know, I pushed through. So my anxiety was like, it was there, but it was not as severe as it was on Wednesday. I don't know. I definitely got my period on Monday, so I don't know if it was like my period made it worse. But on Wednesday, like I kind of broke down, and like contemplated like if I could handle this. And I feel like my body was playing games with me, because that morning, like I woke up, I felt like I was hot. I felt like maybe I had a fever. And I kept checking my temperature, but it was fine. And then I was like, maybe it's my sugar. So I really contemplated everything on Wednesday. But it's like I had a mini cry session in the morning, and then I just went to work. Like, just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so I did do my sinking funds and my savings, and I didn't spend anything on the 15th, so I'm gonna put a no spend. And luckily, like, the next day was no work. So yeah, I was able to like gather myself and really think of like what I'm gonna do to help myself. I said it, I kind of like am doing weekly updates on Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm definitely like taking steps to make sure my mental health is getting better, because honestly, like, I can't live like this. No, I cannot live with this anxiety. So I did reach out to my insurance, and they gave me a whole bunch of therapists that are covered by my insurance, so I don't have to pay anything. So I do have my first appointment on Wednesday. It's virtual, which is a good thing. I also emailed my doctor so that I could get the sensor for to check my glucose, because with this anxiety, I feel like I said, my body plays games with me, or I manifest things that aren't there. So I decided to finally, like, you know what, I need to get the sensor, because that will give me some peace of mind. So I finally did it. This is what it looks like. So it's a sensor that goes on your skin, and I finally did it. Like, I put it on myself today, because I went to go pick it up today. And the craziest thing I realized, so I tried this before, like in 2020, and when I got this, because it was a prescription from my specialist, I had to pay $60. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this, because I had to pay $60 a month for this. And I was like, that's too much money. Which in hindsight is like, you got to do what you got to do for your health. But in that, I wasn't in that mindset. I was in the mindset like, I'm good, I'll just prick my fingers. But in that, well, kind of, because I was working from home, so like, I could prick my finger anytime, but now that I'm back in person, it's really difficult to prick your finger. And then, like, because you only get certain moments where you're alone. So for example, when the kids go to lunch, my room is empty, so obviously I can prick my finger for lunch. But like, if I'm feeling a little off, I can't just randomly do it, because it's just like so much attention, and like the kids are in class, like, because my desk is in a classroom, so usually I'll just sit in the back and do my work if I'm not teaching. So I decided to finally pull the plug. So I emailed my physician, and he put in the prescription for me, and I didn't have to pay anything for it. Like, what? So I realized that if I get a prescription from my specialist, then I have a copay of $60. But if I have it from my physician, it's $0. Like, mind blown. Like, now I know, like, if I need certain medicine, ask my physician to prescribe it, not the specialist, which is like absolutely insane. But this is how it looks like. It looks kind of scary, which it was for me. It still is. This is my first time I did it by myself. But basically, it's like two separate things, and you just stick it on yourself, basically. Obviously, there's more to it. I had to like look up a YouTube video to like 5 times, like look at it for replay it 5 times to like really do it. Let me see if I can show you. It's like this little thing right here. Yeah, so I finally did it. So hopefully, that settles my peace of mind. So I did that. I picked that up on the Friday, but on Thursday, what did I do? Because I didn't wanna, so my anxiety is leaving my house and taking public transportation for a period of time. Once I get to work, I'm not like 100%, but I'm okay. Like, teaching distracts me. I'm good. I'm busy. Like, working at a school, like being a teacher is like fast paced. So like you're always on to the next. So my anxiety, like I forget about it, honestly. So Thursday we had off, and I didn't want to be stuck at home and like feel like the urge I can't leave my house. So I decided to go for a walk. And ended up at H&M and Zara. So that was my chase. At H&M I bought a long sleeve shirt, a work shirt. So that's like for work. 38. And I also bought a t-shirt. So those two things. I already paid that. And then let me see. Okay, so on the 15th, after like I lied, there was a spend day here. So the 15th, like my best friend, I work with her, she had to like stay late, but thankfully my boyfriend was able to meet me at my job and we took the train together. And honestly, after the workday I felt better. Like I made it. Like that's what I think, I made it, you know. I made it through the day. I survived. So he picked me up, and we went to just like go walk, and I got sticky fingers, which is $9.25. And so that happened on the 15th. All right, then on the 16th I went to H&M and I bought a work shirt and just like a regular t-shirt that I can just throw on when I wake up and walk my dog. Then I went to Zara. Oh, and I know what else I got, because I was like, that's a lot of money for just two things. And then I also got this like long sweater shirt that has like the sides open. Hopefully I'm gonna see if I could find it and link it, or like show you a picture of it. So like there's certain days, like on Fridays, that I want to wear with leggings, or like maybe I get my period and I want to wear leggings, but so I don't like to just not have something covering my butt. So this sweater thing is long enough to cover like all the way down to my knees. So that's what another thing I bought. So I bought three things at H&M, and then I bought a shirt at Zara. It's like a leotard that I could put under this sweater, because I don't like to show my arms. That's one of like my insecurities, are my arms, because I feel like they're big. So if I could wear long sleeve or like short sleeve, I will. I rarely ever show my arms. And now that with this thing, I'm just like, like anytime I see, I'm like, oh, you got diabetes, you know. That was one of the other things that was holding me back, was like, if I see this sensor on someone, I'm just like, she got diabetes or he got diabetes. And I was just like, that's just so obvious. But you know, it is what it is. Like, I have it. I'm never not gonna have it. It's something I have for the rest of my life, so might as well get used to it. And this is one way to do it. So I bought a leotard, I think it is, so that I could also put under this sweater. So that was also the 16th. I did pay my nail net, but that was on Friday that I paid it. No, it was on Thursday, but I paid more. I paid $140 more. So let me get my nail net. So I paid Group B extra. I paid $140 more. So now I only owe $30 to Group B. I'm just gonna put it on the 17th. I did pay my internet and I did pay my phone. On the 17th, I didn't spend anything. That was a Friday. I went back to work. It was definitely better. I mean, I did cry, but I didn't cry as much as I cried on Wednesday. It was like a couple of tears, and then I gathered myself, and I didn't arrive to work emotional. Like on Wednesday, like I was so emotional that still getting to work, because my train ride is about like 40 minutes to an hour to get to work. So so I was still emotional when I got to work, and you know, I have amazing coworkers and friends that I work with. And then Friday, I did shed a couple of tears, but I wasn't emotional when I got to work. You know, I was okay, if that makes sense. So I didn't spend anything on the 17th. And then today is the 18th. So I went to Trader Joe's and I got groceries. So I'm gonna put Trader Joe's. I went to Trader Joe's and I forgot to buy something, so I had to go back online. So it's 114.06 plus 4.99. So that's 119. So kind of over budget, but it's fine because these were also groceries, you know, and I counted this as food, so whatever, we'll see. So I spent 119 and 5 cents, and that is it. That's all I bought. So you can say I only had 2 no spend days. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I can really say about this. I think that was it. This I haven't checked off. I only check it off if it's been paid off. And since I just bought it today, it's still pending, so we shall see with that. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to share with you. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.